Hey, welcome to the Tekken Retrospective, where I talk about Tekken 2, and my god, that is a scary screen. That is really scary. That is like, oh my gosh. It's like, please change the channel, turn the TV. Yeah, this is Tekken 2 version B, the arcade version. So this is an arcade port emulator. So who should I play as? Yeah, and I'm just going to talk about Tekken 2. Now this is one of the greatest video game sequels of all time, hands down, the best. The first game was okay, but this was better. And I'm gonna play as Bake because I had no idea who I wanted to play as, but I'm like, yeah, I'll go for Bake because I like the kicks, I like his offensive stuff. Yeah, first of all, you can tell straight away the graphics have improved greatly, and the polygon count's gone up. It's made it more realistic. It's made it, I don't know, it's just made it more, it's just so smooth. The frame rate is it 50 frames per second or 60 frames? It's quite a good frame rate, and everything's better. Everything's what they did in Tekken 1. They just did it better. So the recovery on when you get flood, they've quickened the recovery time, so you're not always like on the floor. Is it? Don't remember. They've added you got the combos, everything that made Tekken good. It's still here. It's just better graphics, better sound. My god, the sound's amazing. Just the HUD looks beautiful. Everything's just and this like Terminator style music as well. The music, oh gosh, the music, so just brings me so much nostalgia, and it's just incredible, like hands down, just utterly amazing. Oh, the music, agree. Yeah, Jun is my favorite female, because I remember Jun, yeah, she was my favorite, and I don't know, I just liked her because she seemed very nice as a kid. It's like, Nina's scary. I first played this game and played Nina because she was a woman, and I went, oh, she's really nice, and she's got a lot of great moves. And then I went to Paul, and as I was playing it more, then when I seen Kazuya, there was something about Kazuya I liked. There was like this bad boy style thing Kazuya was going. But then I slowly started to like Jun because she seemed more, to me she seems waifu material, because let's face it, ain't gonna break her, you know, like you don't want to date some girl that wants to break your neck or goes out killing everyone. But I don't know, that maybe that's up to you. So all the characters are still here from the first one. There's new arenas, new stages with just better music all around, and now we've got more sub bosses. We've got 2 new characters. I think we've got Bruce. No, we haven't got 2. Got more. I think we've got Bruce. I don't think he was in the original. Big Dosan, whatever he's called. This Korean guy, freaking awesome. Kind of looks like a knockoff of Steven Seagal, but looks more better than Steven Seagal. But yeah, and who else? Who else have we got? Yeah, polygons count, but everything, I don't know, it was just smoother. And the best thing they did is that they made the original boss of the first game playable. And I'm like, okay, Heihachi's playable in this, so who's the boss? And you realize, oh, one of the bosses is the guy from the first game, Kazuya. So he's the boss. I'm like, oh, that's really nice little switcheroo. So the protagonist was the bad guy, and the protagonist from the original is now the villain in this. And there was a great story. There's a great story involved. You know straight away when you play it. Like there's a great history and story. Like you have this father and son, and Anna and Nina Williams, you know, like twin sisters. That was like, that's what made Tekken great. They were all related to each other. They were either siblings or they were, something was going on. Yoshimitsu's back, and it's just the graphics have just been, everything they learned from the first game, they mastered in this. I believe they mastered it in Tekken 2. You couldn't get better, the team couldn't get better, and then when Tekken 3 came along, they had to do something special for Tekken 3. And that was good. That was great how they did Tekken 3. And I'll talk about that when I come to Tekken 3. But yeah, I believe, yeah, it's dated now. They could add a lot more moves. They could do a lot more stuff like recoveries or reversals. But no, you still got your throws. You still have your limb system with punching and kicks and combos. It's just more characters, better sound quality, better graphics. What more could you ask for? And just more quicker response time, I think. Oh, I feel it's not as clunky as the first game. People say it's kind of broken, but I know there's a real charm to this. Unlike Tekken, the first Tekken, there is some charm to this. There's the way to play the game. There's the meta to it, like in any other game, I suppose. But I know everyone talked about this. I remember they didn't talk about Tekken 1. When this came out, everyone I knew on the playground talked about Tekken 2. And everyone was talking about Bake, like, oh, Bake, he's awesome with the kicks. And yeah, I either love him or hate him. I actually hated his guts. It's only when I got older when I realized, actually, I think I like him. I think over the years I've just changed as a Tekken player. And just kind of, it's really odd. Yuna's back looking really dishy. I don't know, they've added new moves, like standard certain things as well. They've got the super moves, which is like this long charge, the charge attacks, that's what they were called. I call them super, but they were charge, and they were unblockable attacks. And if you could hit your opponent with them, it would hurt like hell, and it would just hurt their pride. So let's take a listen to the sound. It's just, oh, everything is beautiful about this game. I think by the time this came out, it kind of blew the competition out of the water. And then Tekken 3, that's it. You know, they've just created the best 3D fighting game of all time. And this is, in my opinion, one of the greatest 3D. It is, I believe it is. Many fans will say, oh, Tekken 3 is the best. And I think maybe that's nostalgia, I don't know. Because I didn't play Tekken 3 until later on, like years later. And everyone was all talking about Tekken 3, but I'm like, no, it's play Tekken 2. That was something. The characters in Tekken 2 are still there in Tekken 3. Some of them are, not all, but there's. I don't know why people. I've never had a good reason why people say, oh, Tekken 3 is the best. Why is it the best? Because it's the same damn thing as Tekken 2. It really is. Yeah, there's little differences, and yeah, it's the characters. Maybe it's the characters. Maybe I like the characters in Tekken 3. But yeah, this is very 90s. It's kind of like that retro 80s style. We're not out of the 80s yet. We're still in the 90s. It's the early 90s. There's Lei Wulong. That's a great stage, by the way. Great stage. Oh goodness me, we're up against Law. I hate Law. He's like my nemesis in Tekken games. He's one of, yeah, he probably is. I have more trouble with Law. I'm just trying to kick him to death and it's not working. Computer's inputting me. Yeah, these games were harder back in the day. They were really tough. So far I find this a bit easier than Tekken 1. I find it easier, but I still find they were tough compared to like the more modern games, compared to like Tekken 4 and 5. The difficulty on the arcade mode got easier, but games years ago, back in the early 90s, were so difficult, incredibly difficult. And I think that's why they earned their money. And good things how there was no choice but to get good. But yeah, it's just, what new characters did I say that were big? Lei Wulong, which was Jackie Chan drunken stuff. That was really good how they did that. That was just absolutely amazing. Adding Jackie Chan and Law, or that Lei and Law, Jackie Chan versus Bruce Lee. There you go. Have at you. Yeah. What else was it? I added Jun as well, which she became really good, but this was the only game she was in until the Tekken Tag series, and I find it really odd how they stopped using her. Really odd. In terms of story it's good. A sense of story was there, but I think fans really demanded Jun, and it just got so bad that they just wanted her back, and eventually made Oscar, which I was happy with that. Freaking hell, Kazuya. Oh my god, that was easy. That was incredibly easy. What makes Kazuya different from all the other bosses is that he's got his sidestep. He's the only character in this game that can sidestep, which that becomes a really important part later on in the game's legacy. But yeah, this guy was a tough boss. He was really great when you see him here, and he's so regal, and he's so wearing his purple outfit, his tuxedo, and he's just incredible as a boss. He's quite tricky, and yeah, he's awesome. But here's the real final boss. That screen scared the hell out of me when I first played it. I was like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And they say he's turned into the devil. He is the devil. Oh, I saw this soldier devil. He's trying to do his laser attack. I want him to do the laser attack, to be honest, because it looks cool. But yeah, I always found devil a bit more easier than Kazuya. But I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah, the fact that you fight the devil as the final boss in this game is like hands down, that's why it's one of my favourites. We also got new characters of Alex the kangaroo, Rogers the kangaroo, Alex the dinosaur. That stuff, we have bear, robots, Terminator, a fighting kangaroo, that crazy stuff. That's what made Tekken 2, all the crazy stuff that you love about Tekken, it was in Tekken 2. Tekken 2 cemented it. Tekken 2 became the sequel. Tekken 2, without Tekken 2 you wouldn't get Tekken 3 without a doubt. Tekken 2 is the greatest fighting game at that time in the 90s, the best 3D fighter, and then came Tekken 3. But yeah, we'll talk about that in the next video, which yeah, I think I'll end it here. Watch my awesome kill replays there, and my god, I've got such a love for Tekken 2. It's like the first. Oh, it was so brilliant and great, and I don't know what to say about it. Characters were amazing. Gameplay was pretty good. But when Tekken 3 came out, that changed something that I always said, how can you make Tekken 3, how can you make this game better? There are ways to make it better, but at the time you could see that the creators went, no, we did it, we strived to create a good game, and we did a good game, everything we learned. But when fan demand wanted a sequel, they went, okay, we'll do a sequel. How do we do this? We'll get new characters, we'll bring and renew the cast and make it all brand new. And that's what they did eventually, and that's what, yeah, and then how do you one up that? Well, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I guess I'll end the video here. So I'll see you in the next video where I talk about Tekken 3 in the next Tekken Retrospective. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching. See you next time.